So, you want to get into Super Smash Bros. Melee, but you don't want to get a GameCube controller because you don't want to buy it, find out that the game is shit, and be like, well, I spend money on this controller, I'm made fucking of it. Or you're just poor. Don't worry, I'm poor too. And I'm going to be showing you controllers you could get before buying a GameCube controller. Now, let's show some controllers and see what's good with controllers for fighting game that's too fast to see. Like, oh my god, the speed! Just before this entire thing begins, I have a suggestion for you. Why don't you just click that button? This one, it's a nice button, and humans like to click buttons, so click this button. It feels nice. This is a box standard third-party Xbox controller. Wired. I can just unplug it for storage reasons. You have it. I have it. Your mum has it. That one annoying cousin which you just want to kill has it. We all have it. And it's right for Melee. It's pretty much the same shape as a Nintendo Switch controller, so why not? It works just fine. This works fine. What more can I say about it? It's red, it's nice. It's a good starting controller overall, but could be better. So it's half good and half bad. And that's why I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. You were expecting a 5. Ha ha, you sucker! Is this a GameCube controller? Yes, no. Actually, no, maybe. Well, not exactly. It is a GameCube controller in theory. What it actually is a third-party Nintendo Switch controller by Hori. Hori! It's the same shape as a GameCube controller, with the button layout being the exact same. That's good. You got the C stick, the D-pad, the other stick with both sticks have that clicky, like, 8-point thing. It's good. But there's a difference with the top buttons. The Z button is twice. It's got 2 buttons for more modern games. And the triggers, well, the trigger's just gone to shit. Now it's just digital. It's either on or off. So playing it with Melee makes it easier. Because you have all these mods for the official controllers, the proper GameCube controllers, where it's like, oh, let's cut the springs so I can actually press it down. But these are clicky. It's good. This is actually a pretty decent controller if you want to get into Melee but don't want to bulk out too much money. But I originally bought it just because it was an extra controller for the Switch. I wasn't even thinking of any Smash Brothers at the time. So this is a good controller. It's the one I use until I get a GameCube controller. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's great, but could be better. But we don't have that controller soon. So, you have no controllers, but you still want to play Melee. Don't worry. I've got you covered with this. What? Were you expecting something else? No, it's a keyboard. You have it. How else are you meant to find this video? Now, if you're wondering what the controls are going to be, they're going to be on the screen right now. And if you're wondering why those are the controls, it's because it's inspired by the layout of this controller. Yes, this is a real controller which people use. And you can apply it to your average, bland, everyday keyboard, unless it's got RGB, in which case that's a gamer keyboard. So now that you got any form of controller down, you don't need to know anything more. So thanks for watching. Like and what was that? We have one more controller. Well, bring it in then. What other controller could we cover? We already done all the controllers. There are what else we could do. You're joking with me, right? There's no way someone's gonna play Smash Melee with that. That's the last thing they would do. There's no way anyone's gonna play with this controller. I refuse to believe that anyone is gonna play. And that is how you do that. If you found this video even half useful, then like and subscribe. If this video damaged your eardrums, call the police. And if you have a GameCube controller and watched this for fun, then send it to your friends. That might convince them to play Smash Melee. And if it doesn't, then just take their family hostage. There's nothing wrong with that. I think. I've done it before and I haven't had the police called on me last time, but I did about a month ago. They did put one of those ankle bracelet things on my leg. I'm joking, it's funny jokey. The controls I set out for my... The controls I've set out for my keyboard... The controls I've set out for my keyboard are inspired from the button layout of this controller, with WASD being the moving stick, Q and E being the... Nope, they weren't the triggers. How many times am I going to have to redo this? The This is going in a bloopers then. This is just going to be the ending. This is just going to be the bloopers.